people in the comments. It's all right. So I can read.
It's mad because if I went off the camera now to go and do what I was doing in the kitchen, I'd lose all the viewers. She keeps 2.5k while she's not even on the screen.
The only reason her numbers are so big is because it's a drama platform.
Yeah.
People are in there to see the next instalment of drama and her pattern of behaviour for being a C20.
Mate, I was seeing the other day, a few weeks back when she was just chatting and battling with Dave. She had 600 people in her live.
Yeah. I fell asleep in a live last night when I woke up to switch my phone off. It scrolled past into hers. There was 200 people looking at her light bulb in the ceiling. The phone was looking at the light bulb in the ceiling, and there were 200 other people in the room.
It's the fear of, it's like FOMO, the fear of missing out.
Missing out.
It's like Big Brother, you know, when people used to watch them sleep. You know, the people, remember Big Brother back in the day when they're all asleep in their bed?
This morning watching asleep. Wow.
That's what I don't get. Would you lay in bed next to your partner, sat up in bed, leaning over them, staring at them, watching them sleep?
I hate this game.
No, you wouldn't. So why are you sat there watching somebody sleep through a fucking webcam?
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I didn't go out. I didn't fight. I didn't do anything violent. Oh, you went in. It was absolutely brilliant, darling. You 100% rocked the whole act. You cursed everyone within inside and out. I was loving it. You even picked up the bedroom cabinet and showed us how strong you are.
Dempsey
yes, you did. Anyway.
Dempsey is exactly the same as Sobriety Jack, bro. Embarrassing.
Yes, hello. It's me, Gemma. What I would like to say is, on a day like this is not the day to be bringing negativity.
I wasn't bringing any negativity. I just wanted Angie to understand. A lot of people was worried. The chest of drawers need replacing, which was hilarious. And I just wanted her to know, you know, that people were genuinely worried. And obviously there's a few people that are upset. I don't care about them because I don't know them.
Right. Well, you've changed your tune, haven't you, Euban?
Urban. No, I haven't changed my tune. I am saying exactly
what I'm saying. Are you going to let me speak? Because, do you know what I'm saying? On a day like this, we don't want you getting all Euban on us. All right?
Yeah.
So what it is your little face, whatever, show it.
I'll show it.
Come on then.
I'm not going to show it now. There's people that are, you know, have their own spaces and their own rooms. They don't show their face.
I want to see yours.
I've got a bit of a hangover.
I want to see if you're really Euban.
I'm urban, darling.
Whatever you are, I want to see it.
Yeah, no.
What, Div?
When other people who've been on here for so many years have to show their face, they can't.
But they're people that we know. So now we want to know you.
You can know me if you want to, or you can pick on me because you don't know me.
I'm not picking on no one.
Yes,
this is a safe space for people of our environment.
Safe space? Are you joking?
Here we go again with you, Euban. What it is you're jealous when Angie has a good time.
No, I'm not jealous. I was genuinely concerned, and I was concerned for, you know, other moderators that were getting told off, and I'm only coming up to say that.
What's her name? That Unity has been around for years. She can't cope with the way that the policy of this group act when they've had buzzballs. Then Unity won't come back, will she? We're going to see today if Unity is happy or not, aren't we?
Yes. Yes, and hopefully everything works out.
So why are you addressing it then?
I'm addressing it because the room was saying a lot worse than what was being told to Angie.
Can I ask you a question, right?
I would try my luck.
Right. Can I ask you a question, Urban? Did I commit was it any hate crimes last night?
There wasn't hate crimes, Angie.
I am not finished. Have I hit someone physically?
Absolutely not. You stayed at home, which was sensible.
Right, okay, so there you go, move on. Done.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know what? And that's what we're here to say, Euban. Stop highlighting situations when this is an organised organisation. So when we get up in the morning, we delete what happened in the hour before. So if it's in Australian time, they forget about it. Americans,
on the crap.
in England, we get
Definitely on
up
something,
and
mate.
we just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in England, I'm in London, and I absolutely know you're right, and people do move on. Urban is not Talia.
Angie, do you know what I
Ruben, listen, don't come around here with all this sense of reality, yeah? If you can't make head nor tail of the organisation, then you are being
What is she on about, man?
You.
Ain't got a clue.
No,
Did
Jeff.
you not get any satisfaction?
Everyone's sending gems. The world's
What
mad.
I hate, Angie, is people think they've got the right to come up here and tell you off like a naughty little girl.
Exactly.
A grown woman.
I just feel at the end of the day, if you don't have a behaviour, move on. I have, unless I've committed a crime or anything, which I haven't, then don't watch me. Then you could have just left alive. You didn't have to stay.
Exactly, Angie. Making out.
Absolutely. And guess what? Who was there for you at the end of the day?
Corey.
Gems. Gems
Yeah,
and Corey. Where on earth were all your moderators or whoever?
Here we go.
That
Nobody
unity,
there with you, Angela.
that unity was saying, oh, Angie.
We were in the chat.
Yeah, to be fair, Toes don't go do boxes. She calls me after TikTok. She probably would have phoned you. Oh, talking a whale. Thank you, Tim. Honestly, you know what, Tim? Thank you so much. But honestly, send it to Jims or Jojo or something. No. I'm okay, Timmy. I'm all right, Tim. Yeah, I'm all right, Tim. Great with me in the box, and Jojo's really been supportive. So send it to the boxes, guys. Or Zayana. Sorry, or Zayana. Angie, look what happened to my comb. I lost my toot.
If I just like to Frankie.
Well, open there.
Yeah, Mark's in the chat. They're in the chat. Yeah, I understand.
The Amorno, but I was
Thank you, Will. Thank you.
to get told off as you put it, Urban.
Tiana wants to be my friend today, does she?
Anyway, guys, I hope you all have the best day and that everything works out for the best. And I enjoyed my bottle of wine last night, Angie, and you was very entertaining with Pearl. I'm not into boxes, but I just thought today I'd like to say something. So have the best day, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Eben. Will, how come I never see you live? Am I following you? Big up Eben then.
Yeah,
I
right.
see you live. Will.
Come on, Gems.
Who else is in the box? I don't know who these people are. No, Angie, get people in that aren't happy with what happened last night. I don't know. I don't know. There's plenty of them. Get them in. Get them in. Get someone that commit a crime, and then everything's okay.
You was brilliant, Angie. Sticking up for Evil Queen and everything. And
I'm
you
not
gave
happy about that.
What? You was brilliant, Angie. Oh, what?
This is the problem, mate.
absolute.
Honestly, I had to take
Echo
sleepers
chamber.
last night because of that. My heart was shaking.
Absolute.
If I could have caught Torian last night, I promise you I'd have given her some lyrics.
Absolutely.
Is she all right?
Because
Well,
I'm starting to be
Mate, I'm telling you now, people are hammering her with gifts.
I'm getting so many gifts for last night. Thank you, everybody.
Mate, the world.
Well, you've had over
Now I've pissed everybody off.
You had 4.2
This is the problem, mate.
Angela, you were absolutely.
She'll do it again today because she'll get gifts off it tomorrow, mate.
Exactly, mate. This is why she does it.
Stop giving her the views, fine.
Yeah.
You know what are you going to cause tonight? Let's get you some. Let's get everyone in Jersey.
She's about to say, let's get you some gifts. That's what she's about to say.
Guys, I'm training. Remember, so I was sober coming into your box last night. I was absolutely petrified. What did Torian do? Torian was. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me, guys. I said this was Torian's behaviour. Torian. I was petrified, Ziana. Could you tell? You left me in there.
Oh, God. You got
Honestly.
Yeah, but has it not spoken about Torian's behaviour? Apparently, I can't remember, but she was really bad last night.
Yeah, she was saying bad stuff.
She said that she changed her gender and that her name begins with
Oh,
an A.
yeah.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that. I remember years ago, I'm just calling them both Chelseas, can't get my words out. Me, the both Chelseas, we were the worst on the app. We'd go at each other, this, that, would be brethren, blah, blah, blah. And Torian played this song last night, and I think I've played it before back in the day, yeah, but not in that contents, right?
Content.
I just used to dance to it and this, that, the other, yeah. She played If I Was a Boy. Now, as soon as it came on, the malice that was in that girl's eyes, I promise you now, I was in Torian's comments saying, stop, this is not a good thing to do. Like, I know you think it's banter, and a lot's been said about go. You know, I don't want to get involved in all that side of it, yeah? However, I then went over to, I just felt like,
Thank you, Kaz.
remember, EQ's on her own. There's what, 4K people here, 3K people there. EQ's behind that screen on her own. So yeah, she comes out with some fuckery, but that's her against the whole internet. Do you get it? When people are going back at her, there's like 10K people going back at her. Of course you're going to say something. People come in mine and say something to me, I'm straight on it, and there's only like 300-400 people in there. I'm going mad. So when I heard that and how deep,
I'm just going to make you.
like, it's like the song was bare deep. I make up lyrics to songs and that, but what she was saying was really crud. Like, it actually got my heart. I was fucking fuming. I felt like, I'm not even going to say it. In fact, you know what? Don't even use them words. Like, I don't drink now. But I thought, you know what? I wanted to run to the shop and get a little minute chat, just neck it. And I thought, yo, Torian, just stop, man. She was making me mad. And I started to really like Torian. Like, I just felt sorry for Evil Queen, man. I thought, here we go now. This is going to set Chelsea off now. Next week, everyone's getting it on this app. So whatever happens on this app for the next week to do with, I don't know, whatever's going to come, yo, there's going to be AIs of people's parents. There's going to be, listen,
Jen.
do you get it? I know the game, bro. You spit out, you get it back, mate.
Yeah.
It is what it is now. And that's why when it comes to EQ and CLA, I'll be honest with you, we're all as evil as each other. I know that we've all kind of love each other off the app, but when it comes to the app, we're fucking ruthless, mate.
Doing is that there?
You want to see what people say to me, mate? And lately, I just started saying, I just don't even really say nothing back. It's like people say I'm soft. You know, people are sending me videos saying, yo, Gemma.
Yep.
Gemma, and start rinsing them out.
Frankie, I'm
They
away,
sent me
mate.
videos of when I was up there on leaderboards and that. And I'm going, yo, you're not even sending me enough. How dare you come in? Like, I had to act. I was rude. No wonder I stopped getting gifted.
It's me. I just wanted to come on, Ange. I follow you all the time. Like, I love you. Don't take no notice of anyone. Do you know what I mean? Everyone deserves a drink and like let the hair down and do all these things. I've done it the other night. Do you know what I mean? I got well bad in trouble. I ended up on the FYP. But do I care? Do I hell? Like these naysayers that come in and say, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that, Sodom. But I know you won't anyway, so just wanted to like have you back, lovey.
Thank you.
And I'm going to pop off now, but you're all right. Do you know what I mean? I love you. All right, I'll see you later.
Big up Susie. Thought they was on about my moderator, Susan Bailey, for fuck's sake. You don't want her in here.
No, I was saying, like, I got in trouble the other night, like, you know, after having a drink, like, drinking about 3 bottles of Pinot Grigio. But, you know, we move. Like, you know, it's another day.
In the real world,
like,
what, man?
So you got money then, Susie, yeah? I'll follow you.
Oh, work, I've got to be careful, you know, because I get in so much trouble. Like my family said, I've got to come on social media. But I'm not, because I'm a bit of a family, so I'm not going to social media. I'm not, because I'm a bit of a family, so I'm not going to social media. I'm terrible, honestly.
No, it's got an echo.
Yeah, I don't think she knew she was in the box, is she?
Yeah, so, yeah, I do, like, I'm looking at these comments and they're just so annoying. Then you get the people coming in here and just trying to make you feel like a bit crap. Do you know what I mean? And you shouldn't feel like that. And I know you won't anyway, but yeah, take the notice because I don't. It took me a couple of days to think, oh God, what have I done? But then I think, nah, sodden. Do you know what I mean? I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
And that's it. So long as you enjoyed yourself, lovey, that's all that matters.
Christine!
Well, you were there minding your own business. You and Pearl and boom, next minute Torian was in the box and boom, you gave it to Angela. Absolutely.
I missed that bit.
I can't listen to these anymore. They're so annoying.
It's like their families must be so proud of them sat there getting absolutely blotto wasted on alcohol on a social media platform and then sitting down condoning their own patterned behaviour. Oh, it was the Pinot Grigio. Go outside. Instead of touching grass, darling, try eating it. Ingest a little bit more. Because by the sounds of it, you fucking need it.
Yeah, it's mad. Oh, you done so well, Angie. Grow up.
Like what the actual fuck was said then.
Fucking... Thank you, I hope you know. Yeah, we go okay, thank you for asking. Mate, as if people are going in there, that Urban went in there, spoke truth, and they all went out, and now everyone's changed their tune because nobody wants to get gone out.
Exactly.
I've got a right mind to go in our box.
Do you know what? Don't, because again, one, it will be used against you. Two, it will be turned around where they're all going at you, which will then provoke a reaction from you, and then they've got what they want. I wouldn't even give them steam off your piss, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've actually kind of worked out now, and I think we can all agree, everyone in the room, I don't think anyone can't even say anything different. She's just said she's not physically hurt anyone.
Yeah.
She's just saying a few things. So anything anyone's ever said about her online, well, from what she said, then it's not a big deal because, like she said, no one's physically hurt me. And Angie said, like, no one's physically ever hurt me. So, it's fine.
No, she's saying she hasn't physically hurt anyone, so that's our new excuse for anyone that says anything on this app now. Well, did anyone get hurt? No. Did I commit any hate crimes? No. Well, let's move on. New day. That's exactly what she just said. Those exact words.
So from now on...
Yeah, and she wasn't physically hurt by Alex in the dark web, so we can move on from that as well.
Move on. So from now on, that's what we're all going to do, right? When we've got beef with somebody and we go in on them, do it late at night, just before you go to bed, and then get up the following morning. Oh, it's a new day today. It happened yesterday.
Do you know why? Do you know why, mate?
I'm thinking of staying calm and going in there and seeing if she'll apologise.
No, she won't.
Mate, she won't.
If I stay calm, what can anyone say?
Mate, they'll twist it and say you're trying to intimidate her and stuff. That's what it'll be.
And not only that...
It's not right, though, this ain't, guys, because I'm a male. I'm not allowed to go in and say anything.
You're not allowed, mate. The app is not built for men. I'm sorry, it isn't. Let's be honest.
Wasting your breath, though. It's not a point of you're not allowed to your breath.
And we don't want to see you get rinsed through an app.
Stay calm. I can go in there and stay calm, and no, I can.
Where there's a few thousand people and the comments all going at you, where there's a good chance of possibility where you're going to give a clap back that may not be as nice as you would while you sat in your own room. I wouldn't even bother, mate. Honestly, they're not worth.
Yeah, I know what you're all saying. I get it. I honestly believe. I know what you're saying, but because I'm a male, right? I'm not. So I'm physically not allowed to go in there because just in case people say that I'm wrong. What world are we living in?
But what? Okay, one question I'll ask you, mate, is what you expecting? Is that apology from her ever gonna? Is it worth?
It's not. But I want to show people that what she's done was wrong, and when she tries to hammer me and I stay calm, she's gonna look at all. She
don't care, mate. You've just seen people just protecting her in a room, mate. The people in there, mate, will always say the same. She could say to you, mate, the worst things. She could target whatever you want, family members, whatever, and people will go, "Oh, it's okay, Angie. It's Angie. She's allowed to do it."
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
You're all right, mate.
Frankie, you cannot reason with an unreasonable mind. And if I went in there and I knew I could stay calm, I'd say to you, go in, stay calm. But I don't think you'll be able to. And why should you? Let her show herself. Rancid, rotten, nasty, low down. There are things that it must surely come back in some way to behave like that. And you keep striving, keep doing your shop. You've got a beautiful life with a beautiful lady and your beautiful animals, and you're succeeding. And she isn't. She's laying in cat wee, can't support her own head, in a vomit-stained, stinking, festering pit of a room, in her small-minded delusions of grandeur. It's absolutely crackers. I feel like somebody's laced my cornflakes with rugs, and that I'm living in a parallel universe where unacceptable is acceptable, decent is not decent, and not decent is decent, and it's horrible. But you can't, you're never going to win against it, because there's so many like-minded people in there. You're literally going to be banging your head against a brick wall, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
Men are getting belittled. I've fallen into traps on this app where you get swept along with the tide, and then weeks down the line you sit and think, oh my God, did I actually get that invested? Did I do all these things?
Yeah.
And if you're a decent person, you feel bad and you change your ways. But the thing is with Angie, it's so strange. There's something about her that draws you in that I don't know what it is. You know, I've done it myself. And there is something in there, whereas if she wasn't so messed up in the head, she could be absolutely amazing. But she is messed up and she messes other people up, and how can you reason with an unreasonable mind? I just think Pardon?
She wouldn't have the audience if it wasn't for her acting this way, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. And that's the injustice of it, because unless you're absolutely doing something to cause madness, you've got no chance.
Let's turn this around, right? And sorry to use you, Alex, and I'll explain why I'm about to use you, right?
Just for me.
If Alex was to behave, right, the way she did last night, get absolutely blottoed, start throwing furniture around her room, saying everything that she said and everything else, would it be a different story today towards Alex?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mate, I'll tell you exactly what would have been said today if I'd done that, drunk and that. They were going, oh, look, that's showing his aggression there, that's showing what he's really like behind closed doors, throwing stuff. Alex is definitely a DV abuser, because what man would want to throw things around a bedroom? There's definitely aggression there. He's definitely an angry person. That's what would be spun.
Exactly. So
why what I'm saying, though, guys, we're allowing that men. And again, I'm not being all for men, because again, when I seen that thing about Angie, I put a video up because I felt sorry. Men, we have no voice on here. Why are we allowing it?
So why are people condoning her behaviour and actions from last night? Right? Oh, today's a new day and blah, blah, blah. Right? But flip it on its head and put somebody in that same position, like Alex or me or Frankie, right, or any given male with a voice and an opinion on the app, right? Why is it going to be a totally different outcome today? We'll be rinsed for days on days and days on end, but today's a new day for Angie, so that's okay. Absolute bollocks.
You know what? Someone's just put in the comments there. I am going to do another debate on men's voices on this app, because I think it's wrong.
So do I, and do you know what? I've been blinkered, and Candyman, you're so right, and you, Alex, and you, Frankie, and whomever else. I can't see my eyes, so it's not the best. Whoever else is in the box, and it's wrong, and I've fallen into that trap, and I'll be the first one to admit it. You automatically label if you see, like, Frankie, I don't see you as aggressive, I see you as passionate. And I've grown up around, you know, men like you. You're just straight, you say it as it is, you don't hide anything, but you'll also be the first one to come and say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But because you have got an explosive temper, as in you'll verbally lose it, but Angie's verbally lost it, and it's completely different, and it's not fair. We've got to see it, I've seen it, and I'm sorry for anybody that I've ever said anything to in any way, getting caught up in bandwagons, because I've always been proud of being a free thinker.
What you're apologising for today's a new day. This happened yesterday. So don't apologise. It's okay for Angie, so it's okay for all of us.
Yeah, well, exactly that. Same rules apply.
The thing is, mate, and what people need to understand is a lot of the people in the room are new people, so they don't understand. Like, that woman has threatened to run people over, fly and kick people's heads off, and all this stuff. So you went on live and said one thing, and they made you out to be a thingy. But she's done the worst. She said the most about people.
And you've never been allowed to forget it, Frankie, have you? And it's even impacted you. Like, you can't be yourself. You're doing your lives with your shop and everything, which is great, but it's probably made you wary of being on live, because you've got this now. Every time you say anything, you can't be yourself, because people will chuck it and twist it and turn it, and you can't be straight up and say, yeah, I did that, I'm sorry, move on, because today's a new day. Because it's never forgotten.
I'm the first to admit, though, when I have had an outburst, I was wrong. I've even come off live before and says, I should not have fucking said
it to me. You phoned me up, didn't you?
Yeah,
he's done it with me, Alex. He's phoned me up. I shouldn't have said that.
Could I please just say one thing?
Yeah, of course, come.
Now, Frankie and Alex, I don't know the other two people in the boxes, so please apologise. I am going to apologise right here, right now.
No
apology. I want you to do me a favour. I want you to stick up your middle finger and say fuck all the haters, because you two men are absolutely amazing men. And what happened last night was absolutely fucking disgusting. Excuse my French, but I'm just a straightforward person and I don't beat about the bush. I am telling you now, what happened last night was fucking, it was bogging. Nah. But I'm going to, as I say, I don't know the other two, but Alec and Frankie, please, just do me a favour. Stay as you are. Do not change for no fucker.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, please don't, Alec. Please don't. And I'm sorry for swearing. I am sorry. But this has made my blood boil.
Do you want me to be honest with you, Barbara? And this is where people will only understand if I explain it to them, because they probably won't see it from a perspective of a man, because obviously it's predominantly women on the app. We all can agree with that. I think with Angie, the reason why she's got this anger towards me and everyone around me, like Frankie, that she's going after and all this stuff, right? It's because I've never entertained it, you see. What happened was she'd have beef with all these people. They'll go live, battle against each other because they're all beefing. She'll earn money off the back of it. That's one thing that I've never done. I've never wanted to fleece my community, having a back and forth with her and having a drama with her back and forth. I'm the one person that's actually pulled away from her and said I don't want nothing to do with her. I don't want to battle her. I just can't be arsed and I move on with my life, you know what I mean? Everyone else has gone back to her in her lives, back and forth, battling, earning money off the back of it, box battles, earning money off the back of it. But I never did that. And that's what she can't stand, because she knew she'd earn... I could have earned tens of thousands of pounds off a beef with Angie. But I never did. I didn't want my community to fucking suffer.
Yeah,
Alex, sorry, it seems like you've really learned from things in the past, and you've progressed, and because it's easy to get caught up in it viewing, never mind being a creator. So you've learned, you've pulled away, you've owned your stuff. What else can you do? And it's a new day, isn't it? And you've not hurt anyone. You've not attacked anybody's protected characteristics.
No.
And you get all the time, and I was listening to you yesterday about the comments that keep getting made about you, and it's wrong. If that was a woman, you're right. If that was like a female getting somebody mentioning their bits all the time, it's wrong.
We'd be plastered all over the internet for being a male having such opinions.
We would be we would labelled predators. That's what we'd be labelled.
It's okay for women to do it to us men. You know, make that one make sense.
It wasn't the facties, right? It wasn't the facties that was talking about it. It was the, it's a skin tag. It's a little button mushroom. It will never do a good job to anyone. It's the smallest thing. You don't need it and all that stuff. And I was like,
that's
you know
awful.
what I mean?
That's awful. That's, what's the word? What's that word? Emasculating.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing that you could say to a man, isn't it? It's a real horrible thing. Never mind to be plastered all over the net, the app.
Well, I'm going to be a big woman here, and there's 428 people, and whoever is listening in the background, please leave these two men alone. These two men are the most kindest hearted men that I know on this app. And I'm sorry. Please, just leave them alone. If you do not like them both, do me a favour. Block them both and stop talking about them. Because Frankie's got a fucking heart of a gold, or whatever the word is, and so does Alex, thank you. But it breaks my heart. It really, really does. It breaks my heart to see this. And whoever you are that's laughing in the comments, laugh as much as you want. I really don't care.
It's not going to stop Barbara because it earns money, as we've seen today.
Well, I know I am going to be going through mine, and I'm sorry, but a lot of these followers that I have, I won't be removing Frankie and I won't be removing Alec. But I'll be telling you now, a lot of other people will be removed from my page. And I want you two men to stay strong. And as I say to you, stick your fingers up at them and say, fuck you all. And I'm sorry for saying it as it is. I'm just a straightforward person. I don't beat about the bush. But I want to say one thing. Stay strong. And I really hope you have a lovely day. And I'm now going to go and finish off my painting.
All right, I'm going to have a good day, Barbara.
Oh, love.
Thank you. See you later. Thank you. Thank you for letting me in the box. But someone will need to boot me out because I don't know how to do it.
Oh, how lovely is that lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll drop and leave you in peace, but I just wanted to come up and say that. Don't change who you are. But sometimes you're not going to go and stand in ACID because you know what it's going to do to your foot, don't you? It's going to burn it off. So why even entertain it? I know that's probably a terrible analogy, but why even entertain it? Because you're just going to come away from that room smelling a cat pee and frustration. So just block it out. I know it's hard.
Yeah, it's very true.
Keep succeeding, Frankie. Do you know what? That is your success is what is going to grate her more than anything. And also, as somebody that I know, I've been through no end of stuff. The biggest thing you can do to somebody is take away their power. I'm not going to say don't react because that's impossible, but don't do what they expect you to do.
Yeah, the two lads in this box. If I do a debate, chat, discussion about the voices on this app from men, will you come in?
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah. Of course,
I'll drop down and I'll be in the comments. Have a lovely day. Big love to you, beautiful lady, and them gorgeous doggies. Alex, have a lovely day, and Candyman
and you,
as well. Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye. But I guarantee, because we've been sat here discussing the actions of what went on last night, this will get turned round to us, right? Where we've been bullying, we've been doing this, we've been doing the other. No, if you don't want people to have an opinion on your life and how you present it through a social media platform and a webcam, don't put your webcam on and don't present yourself in.
Yeah, bro, I haven't insulted her once, mate, and I've made sure of it. Trust me. You know, yesterday I was shaking in rage because anything with my missus, go at me. Listen, I can take it, but bring my burden to it. It's a whole different story. I was shaking, but I said to myself, if I come on a mad one, everyone's going to say violent bully, so I'm not going to do it. It ain't going to be me. If a man comes at me, there'll be a whole different case. But if a woman, from this day on, I'm not even answering back. It's as simple as that.
I think you did well yesterday.
Thank you, Chippy. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good man.
But we're seeing again, aren't we, how people just let her do what she wants.
Well, we was just watching her, mate, and she just said it's a new day. I haven't hurt no one. I haven't committed a hate crime, so let's move on.
Yeah.
I came on to say, mate, like, I don't know if you heard, but I just said we haven't been affected. Luckily, we're strong. We've thick-skinned. We haven't been hurt. But my point is, if someone else that isn't got the support or the love around them, and they find out they can't have children, it might. And someone like that says something, it might affect.
Well, whether you're strong or not, those sort of things shouldn't be said.
Do you know what, Lindsay? You find out that'll be the situation, and I'll say it for how it is. She's protected.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alicia's a real one, though, man. I like Alicia.
She's protected, and she's on this app.
Yeah, she will be. She'll be laughing. She'll be joking about it. Oh, well, I was drunk, so I couldn't help it. It's the same repeated behaviour. It's been like that for 2 years now.
I think it will happen again today, Chippy, because she's been drinking all day. So
yeah, she'll do it later. And all this about all the stuff that she might do and she won't do. No, it's all for attention.
I agree, mate. I just hope that
you're right, Candyman.
I just hope people are going to mention it, because we know it's certain people aren't going to, but I don't know, mate. It's not like, if it is the first time, we'd all be outraged, but it's not. So
that's the trouble, innit? We're not outraged anymore because you know what's coming, and then she'll talk about you all day, and she'll get personal about you all day, and then she'll mention your kids or your family, or she just complete. It's always the same. And people just laugh it off. If this were men doing it to women, it'd be a different game.
We were just saying it, Chippy. I just said I want to do a debate about men not having a voice on here, because deep down we don't, mate. If we want to say something back to being insulted, we're bullies. If we shout it out and we shout back, we're violent.
Well, having a bit of banter, having a bit of to and fro with people, I get, but not having, we don't get a proper voice. We just get shat on.
Men only get a voice on this app, Chippy and Frankie and Candyman, if they're first trapping women and they're on the battling side of TikTok. Yeah. You know, the ones with all the tops off and doing all the fucking grind and all that stuff. They're the ones that get the voice, because that's where women are throwing themselves at these men and they're first trapping the women. Yeah. Men on the drama side of TikTok don't get a voice. It's too political, and the powerhouses on drama talk are women.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, mate. I've said it 100 times. I think women mentally are stronger than men. I think they hold the world together, and that's my God's honest truth. But when it comes to the situation we're talking about, where having to say something back and we don't have an absolute leg to stand on, I think it's disgusting.
Yep. Well, I'm not going to bow down anyway, regardless of what situation. I won't bow down to people, and I'm not going to allow it to continue. But there's certain things I'm not going to escalate and have conversations about. However, if Angie continues to go at me and make lies up and that, I will respond. I'm sorry, I'm not going to keep people saying, but Alex just moved. But I'm not going to. Do you know why? Because it's about time that a man stood up for this shit and you know what, and said, at the end of the day, this has got to stop. Stop trying, because basically what you're doing is making men feel less like men.
Yeah. Oh no, I never feel like I'm not a man, bro. I'm a real man, and it is what it is. But like I says, I don't know, mate. I've got no words for it, mate. It's crazy. Like what we should really do is turn the app around today, and we all go at them, well, her, Angie, and see what people got to say about that. They'll all go, you bullies. You're all the bullies.
Yeah, exactly. She comes to me, and if Angie said all these bad things about me, and I said, Angie, shut up. Oh my God, he's told a woman to shut up. He's definitely an abuser. Girl.
Yeah.
You spoke to her badly.
Yeah, how dare you speak to a woman like that?
You told a woman to shut up. She got told to shut up in a previous relationship with a Dave. Stop comparing things, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do it on your own lives. Don't do it in her boxes. Yeah. So if I'm honest, earlier when I said it, I would like to go in the box and say, like, what is your issue? But like you all said, man, I'm just going to get hammered.
Well, that's where her power is, pal. Mm-hmm. She has full control. She can mute when she wants.
Listen at the window and getting wet legs, Frankie. I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah. So she's woke up this morning and had to be reminded the cat's weed on the bed. Don't you feel how wet your bed is? Like, she only got a single bed. Surely her legs have touched it.
No, she probably thought she wet it herself.
Someone said she was doing it last night, wasn't she?
Cam said the cat weed on her.
What?
The cat literally got on her bed and peed all over her bed while she was asleep in it.
You're joking.
No.
Oh, God.
500 people watching her asleep, Chippy.
Well,
mad.
This is what gets me when they're going about, look, I'll tell you what kicked this all off, and that's the truth of it. What kicked all this off yesterday was the fact that she's seen people being talked about in a positive way, or they've got numbers in the room, or etc. It's always about the numbers and the followers. She's not centre of attention. She goes off on this sort of shit. That's the fucking truth of it.
One thing that really made me laugh last night, I don't know if anyone's seen it and made it, but she was like face down. It was quiet for about fucking a few minutes, and I thought, why are people entertaining this stuff? Right, I was watching it, and then all I heard was, "Arrgh!" And she rose up, mate. Her head was all over the place. She was like a zombie, mate, off a film. She was like, "Arrgh!" Mate, honestly, it was hysterical
last night more than anything. I know people have their own opinions on him, right? But Corey went in there last night with a genuine cause for concern, right? And he went in there, got in the box, and tried taking control of the situation and everything else. And then Corey seen how she changed from being...
I disagree, Cam, mate. I'll be real with you. I disagree in that situation. Obviously, we all have our difference of opinions. Corey went in there because the numbers were there, and I'll call it out for what it is, and this is my genuine opinion. If you really had that sympathy and that thought for Angie, then why would you be reporting her, trying to get her fucking abuse, apparently her ex in the boxes, trying to contact this person and do all these exposure lives on her, if you genuinely cared? I don't agree. I just think
I don't know, Alex, because he does get decent views, and I think his mum was, I don't know, maybe he might have gone in there with a bit of a genuine care.
He might have done, but I get what Candyman's saying. He might have done, but I think to go in there and mollycoddle her like it's the first time she's ever got drunk at her age. It's ridiculous, man. Come on. It's ridiculous. Why should anybody be doing that?
I'll see it for what it is. Like,
why is nobody turning the camera off? And why is her mum not turning the camera off? Why is she not turning the camera off when she's getting drunk? People don't do these things normally. It's all divisive. She knows what she's doing. It's all deliberate.
Yeah.
Fucking madness.
I was the first one to call it out before, and I said that the stuff with her and her mum I don't think was genuine anyway. Because if everyone knows Angie back in the day, she used to lock her bedroom. It was the thing that she did the most. She used to go, I don't want my mum in here, I don't want anyone to come here, mum comes around the house, blah, 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 blah. She used to always lock her door, mate. But for some reason, whenever something was kicking off in her house, her bedroom door would be unlocked and her mum would walk in. And I said, that's scripted, that is, because that doesn't make any sense. She always locked her door.
Yeah, she always locks that door.
But then her mum just freely won't come in. She didn't knock the door and say, Angie, can I come in? Her mum would realise her door's always locked, so her mum would knock. But her mum never knocked. I'll pick up on things. She opened the door and walked in.
Her mum's definitely on this app watching her.
Yeah, her mum's admitted to it. Her mum's admitted to it because she mentioned Corey. She goes, oh, I seen what you did in your live the other day, Corey. Like, so...
That's what I don't like about this app, how certain people, you don't know who they are, because we could all be chilling with Sheila.
Do you know what I've seen, right, is that you're friends with somebody and they'll call out somebody because you've called them out, and then next minute they're fucking talking to them. I'm like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
You're talking to someone. I'm like, what the fuck is that about? All strange behaviour. It's all behind the scenes strange friendships going on. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
It has to be behind the scenes. It has to be, man, because...
There's a group somewhere, I think, that all stick together.
If I fall out with someone, I'll block them straight up. That's it.
Yeah, you're blocked if you...
I don't want to see them again. Like, I don't want to go back and forth. Again, I can't keep telling people I don't know how to do internet beef. I've not grown up shouting over a screen. I don't know how to do that. If you generally dislike me, come down to me. If not, block me. As simple as that. Like, I don't know how to do virtual beef. Like, it's mad. I've tried to do it. How many times have I said to you, Alex, on the phone, I don't know how to do virtual beef. I can't do shouting over the fucking phone.
Yeah. I think the thing is now, everything's escalating and things are continuing and that. And I do think Angie will bring Pearl down. And eventually what will happen in the end is they'll be arguing again. But like I said, let them crack on.
I don't get why Pearl started hanging around with her again, to be honest. I don't.
Someone said sooner Angie disappears. I don't think she's going anywhere. She never will.
Nah, she wouldn't. Why would you, mate? Let's be real now. Let's be honest and say how it is. Why would anyone fucking change their ways and leave the app when she's earning the money that she's earning?
Mm-hmm. The more she's rewarded for it, the longer she'll stay.
Exactly. It's like people are never going to change, or you know what I mean? People say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? It's a saying that's been around many, many fucking years. She knows exactly what she needs. You know what I mean? If she ever wants a wish list up, she's going to be funded. If she wants anything, she'll get it off people in her chats. If she wants money, she'll play an act and then everyone feels sorry for her. Next day she'll laugh about it and then she's gifted again for being an act, which I find weird. It's just rinse and repeat, and there's people in them comment sections that are literally watching it and thinking, oh, bless her and all that stuff. It's harsh what she's going through. What's she going through? No, she's causing it all herself.
Gemzino's sitting in there on nearly 5k coins, bro. What? Crack Zeno, man.
It's up, ain't it? Absolutely.
That from this live, it's horrendous.
Being nasty, do not get me right. Being nasty gets rewarded, right? Now, you can quite easily come on here and be one of the most toxic people you've ever seen. But do you really want to live with yourself when you're like that? You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't want to do it.
EQ's gifted on. EQ's gifted who, Gemzino or Andrew?
Let me have a look. Gemzino. 1,000 coins. We're on about Torian. I don't know what happened with Torian, so I'm lost on that one. Like I said, I was in Kezzy's box, man, chilling, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you're getting ran."
Oh, she gifted them both. I think it was to do. There must have been a beef going on. I'm not interested in people's beefs and what if they've had fallout. So I'm interested in how I'm getting dragged into things. Other than that, I don't care.
Yeah, talk about Torian. I can't listen to it because I don't know what happened. I don't understand what actually happened there.
Oh, Torian being transphobic last night.
What was it?
But nobody's calling it out. So.
It's mad though because they say these nasty things and then they're all battling. I don't get it.
Because it's the way of making money.
Money over morals.
Mm-hmm. Mate, don't you think, like I said earlier, don't you think I could have earned tens of thousands of pounds of continuing a beef with Angie, doing battles of communities and earning back? Because obviously there's people that dislike Angie that have got big pockets and they would gift against her. They might not like me, but they'll gift.
Good, thank you.
And I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to be using a community or taking money off people because I dislike Angie. I just can't be bothered for it, mate. You know what I mean?
Look at when me and you were beefing.
Thank you.
I ended up, like, that first night me and you went, like, hammer and tongue at each other. I ended up with over 2,000 new followers. And everywhere I went, I was gifted. Like, simply because I had a beef with you. And we were ripping into each other on this app. It shows the mentality and the mindset of the app.
Yeah, it's just what, like I said, again, I'm going to keep going back to it. Men don't have a voice. If this was women that happened last night, then they'd be able to go back and forth. And well, I'll say anything now, I'm fucked. And yesterday I was raging. I'm all right now, I don't care.
I've got to be honest with you, Frankie, right? You're doing all right with your shop. You know, you're loving it. I'd try and keep out of it. There's people that have got voices on here, man, that can speak up, you know.
It's hard to start with, isn't it? It's hard to start with chipping, mate, when I've been mentioned.
No, it's not. It's not. You just keep out of it, man. They're trying to bait you. You know, you've kept out of stuff. They're trying to bait you. By saying what they did last night was trying to bait you on behalf of Alex. They wanted you and Alex in the box. They wanted to go at you both. They really want to go at Alex. That's what it's about. It's really about Alex. It's not about you. And I think
because Alex wasn't around, they went for you because you were in boxes.
Yeah. And I think they see when you see you enjoying yourself and you're just keeping out of it, they're like, oh, hold on a minute, I've got to get at him. We'll use him to get at Alex. And that's what it's all about, Frank. You falling for it and baiting it. You falling for that bait like a hook, or, you know, a carp going for a bloody hook. bloody.
I generally think
once you're on, mate. Keep off it. Avoid it.
My personal opinion is though that she knows that when yesterday, because before it all happened, when I first went in there, Pearl was saying, "I don't care what you think. That's up to you." But Amy and Frankie are all right. I think that she doesn't like the fact that Pearl was saying that, and she caused hell.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
If my advice to you, right? Sorry, Alex.
Sorry, carry on, mate.
Well, I was just going to say, if my advice to you right now, I don't know you any better than I know anybody else, Frankie, but what I'd say to you is, you trying to do your IVF now, and that's what your concentration should be on, not this app, not anything else. And if it means you coming off the app, staying away from the app, not defending Alex, whatever, that's what you need to do, because that's real life shit.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
I'm going through that regardless, and obviously I'm still going to do my shop.
Yeah, but stress can alter things.
Yeah.
You don't need the stress, Amy. Don't need the stress. It's important not to have stress.
The one thing I didn't like that was said yesterday was all the women that go in Alex's lives are all tarts and, and all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not nice, because a lot of these women are just because a woman's supportive of a man, it doesn't make them something, you know what I mean? You can't call people that. You can't just call women names like that because they support me. It's not right, man.
You see, all that stuff with you, I thought, at first it was a joke and all that, but if I was looking at it from your point, I'd be like, yeah, enough's enough. It's gone too far now, just cut it out, to be honest. I'd be at that point.
If we were talking about a female's Jen Taylor, mate, would be wrong uns.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you went if you're held alive now and we're just talking about women's lady bits and parts and mocking them and how they look, how they don't look, and what you'd like to do to them, etc., 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 and actualising it all, there'd be outrage all over. Outrage.
Yeah, because obviously we know Cam's a gay male, but that's irrelevant anyway. We're still 4 men here, men first. We're all with men first, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if it was just 4 men talking about a woman's lady parts, it would be absolutely predators and everything.
Yeah.
She's on cam too.
No, who cares?
They're cam two.
Who cares?
No one cares.
Well, if she's come to him, I hope she knows what she said about women. Fertility is disgusting when you made thousands of pounds the other day for what was said about your situation. So just let that sink in.
Well, if they come to him, stop talking about my child, you weirdo. Because if that were anybody else talking about children, he's 13 years old, he's a minor. Stop talking about my child. How's that? Because I will go to police about you about that. That's weird behaviour. Stop talking about him.
She's saying to report. I'm going to drop down and come go
right.
for account I am.
All right, mate.
I'm going to come back in on my backup.